Good morning, this is Dwight Davis. Welcome to our Bird Notes. Back in a more innocent time, the television show What's My Line popularized the question, is it bigger than a breadbox? That question may sound a bit quaint now, but it served its purpose for the game show's panelists in determining relative size. A knowledge of the relative size of something can be very helpful in identifying birds as well as things bigger or smaller than breadboxes. For example, Cooper's hawks and sharp-shinned hawks have nearly identical plumages. A side-by-side comparison would make identification easy. The Cooper's hawk is clearly larger. But either of these hawks, perched alone at a distance, presents a problem. Yes, there are other ways to tell these hawks apart, but it's not easy to judge the size of a single bird without something of known size to compare it with. At the beach recently, at the edge of the lapping waves, probing the sand, was a pair of birds. Rather quickly and offhandedly, I assumed that they were sanderlings, considering their appearance and location. Now, had there actually been some sanderlings present, I would have quickly seen that the birds were not sanderlings. They were larger, but I have nothing to which to gauge relative size. And especially with sandpipers, winter sandpipers, size comparisons can be very helpful in identification. Actually, it was the bill that was the determining factor. The long down-curved bill marked the birds as a pair of Dunlins. Dunlins are sandpipers that winter along our coast and breed in the Arctic. Wintering birds are a dull gray-brown, but the breeding plumage shows a distinctive rufous back and a black patch on the stomach. Older birders will remember this bird as the red-backed sandpiper, but its common name now has been changed to Dunlin. Now, red-backed sandpiper was a good enough descriptive name, but Dunlin has more of a history. The word Dunlin for this bird goes back centuries, deriving from dun, meaning a dingy brown or reddish brown, referring to the color on the bird's back. The British bird known as the dunnock or hedge sparrow, it's not really a sparrow, is named similarly. It has a reddish-brown back. The word dun is also applied to horses, but in a very complicated way because of a specific gene for color. It may be possible to see a Dunlin in breeding plumage here before these birds head north. It's a handsome bird. Look for the reddish back, the black stomach, and the long drooping bill. It's larger than a sanderling, but smaller than a breadbox.